All right, it is 6:24 on your Monday morning. If you are planning a wedding, wake up. You have to watch this. Come on, grab your coffee. This is really cool. We have Susan Sutherland in with us this morning. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks.
A wedding planner with Just Marry Inc. Now, she's in New Orleans as part of the National American Rental Association's trade show, which is going on right now at the Convention Center. So we want to welcome everybody to that as well. A lot of folks in town for this. But we're talking wedding trends this morning for 2012. So thanks so much for coming in. Beautiful setups behind.
Thank you so much.
Well, talk about what's hot this season.
Oh, well, definitely lots of bold colors, mixing textures, doing things that are unexpected. You know, we've gone way far away from the traditional white wedding, so lots of fun personal items at the wedding.
Of course. Well, let's talk about some of these tables. Let's start with this one. I absolutely love this.
Oh, thank you. And this is a great combination of mixing, you know, kind of the burlap, which is really hot this year.
Okay.
With the rough textures, with something a little softer and smooth. And, you know, even looking at doing something that's not the traditional fresh cut flowers for the wedding.
I love this. Now, Hank always makes fun of me because I actually just did tall vases with twigs. And it's such a natural look.
Absolutely.
But yet elegant still.
And what's interesting is, you know, that's a look for outdoors, but this even works inside of a ballroom.
Yes, gorgeous. I love the different textures. Speaking of texture, look at this next table. Wow, what is this?
Well, this is a beautiful, another hot trend. It's a rosette linen. It's an overlay, and it's done over top of peach, which is kind of unexpected because we mix it with a cobalt blue here, or you can even, like in this place setting, do a charger with the cobalt blue.
Okay.
So really a lot of fun. And what's neat is you don't have to purchase these items. These are all items that are rented.
Right.
And so, you know, if you go to your local rental store, they're reasonably priced, and it's something you can have for your wedding.
That's absolutely great because a lot of people are focused on cost these days, and you want to throw a great wedding, but you have to worry about cost.
Exactly.
So what is the average price to, say, rent a full table decoration?
Oh my goodness, it varies so much. You can do something from a simple poly cotton linen and a very simple centerpiece, and it could be $40 or $50, and it can go up to, you know, hundreds of dollars depending on the selections that you make.
And there's so many different selections out there.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this. Look at these cute chairs for the kids.
We've been doing a lot of kids' tables. You know, you can get a nice table with chairs their size, cover it with butcher paper, give them crayons and coloring books, and keeps them occupied during the wedding reception. Okay,
so if you had advice today for a bride-to-be who is out there struggling, I have to mention, she's not struggling, but my brother is getting married, and his fiancee, Julie, has been planning, and it can be overwhelming.
Oh, it
So
can.
what's your advice?
Oh gosh, start by making a budget. Figure out how much you can spend and what you can spend on each item. And then you go look for reputable people. You can look in publications like Perfect Wedding Guide and choose some great vendors and tell them, look, this is what I have to spend. I want something beautiful. What can you do for me?
I like that. And stick to the budget, because sometimes it's so easy to see what you want and it's out of your budget, but you can replicate that on a smaller budget.
Exactly. And you know, there's nothing worse than coming back from your honeymoon swimming in debt. So you don't want to do that. You have to be careful.
That is true. Well, these are beautiful tables. Thank you so much for coming in and setting them up. I love the color pops, and I love that you're not afraid of color anymore at weddings.
No, not afraid of color and not afraid of texture.
All right, Susan, thank you so much. We appreciate that. We'll put this on our website, WGNO.com, and we can let you connect with Susan there if you have any questions, if you're just struggling to plan your wedding. We'll be back here in just a moment.